Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your yarn host Crystal. Today this video is going to be a review of the Bernat Forever Fleece Finer. Forever Fleece Finer. Now this was a color that was discontinued last year at Michael's. As you can see, it says limited time only, and the price originally was $11.99. I do believe I got these when they were like $2. They wound up getting down to $2 a piece, and they still had this one available, which is the, what color is this? Where is it at? There it is, Unicorn. This is the Dynamite collection. It is a bulky 5. It recommends 6mm knitting needles and 6mm crochet hook. You can wash on cool water, dry on low. I'm guessing this is the bleach. Do not iron and do not dry clean. There are care instructions on the reversed side of the label. This is 9.9 ounces or 280 grams, 385 yards, or 352 meters. This was made in China, and there's free patterns on yarnspirations.com. Now this one does have pattern for the dinosaur blanket. This does require 3 balls of the main color and 1 of the contrasting color. And this also recommended a 6mm crochet hook as well. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just see how well the wraps per inch match the weight that is listed on the label. So since this is a 5 weight, we should get 6 to 9 wraps. Let's see how we do. I hope everybody's doing well. Again, I want to thank everybody for your patience during my time away. And if you hadn't watched my videos before, that you watched my older videos, even if you rewatched some of the newer ones, that's okay by me too. Every little bit counts. I do see where I'm up to 250 subscribers, so thank you for everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Hopefully here in the next couple weekends, I'll get to be able to go to another local yarn store. I might reach back out to the one that's located in Lynchburg, Virginia, and see if they're able to let me come and check out their store. Alright, let me get my handy dandy. Now I'm going to be using my 6mm crochet hook. Now this hook I did get as a set from Coupe. I love these hooks. I'm actually grabbing them more than my Susan Bates. I'm going to see how well it works with this type of yarn. This is really soft, comfy. It is garment worthy to me. I do believe that everybody voted for comfy to be my word for garment worthy. So let's go ahead and see how many wraps this was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so dead on is a 5 weight. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do up a swatch. And then I'm gonna see how it frogs, because it is a little fuzzy. I did not say what this was made out of. Let me get back to that real quick. Let me show you here. So it is 100% polyester, which it doesn't. I mean, it does, but it's nice and soft polyester. I'm thinking about maybe making a baby blanket with this, but I'm not going to be doing the one that's on the cover. I did grab a bunch of the unicorn color, and I think I grabbed some solid pink as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here's 13 starting chains. And I'm going to do a row like I normally do of single, then half double, then double. And then we'll see what it looks like and then go see how well it frogs. With it being fuzzy, I'm wondering if it's going to be a pain to frog it if you make a mistake. Can't believe it's already June. Where are the months going? I'm almost finished. In yesterday's video, you'll hear me talking about the scarf that I was doing to test out the Charm Key yarn. Now, that scarf is almost done. I did pause to come and record today's video on Sunday. So, trying to make sure I get as much done as I can today for the week. Has anybody used this yarn? I know Ginger from Affordably Geeky, the Yarn Geek. She isn't an Affordably Geeky, but that's with her and Kim. She loves this yarn. I think she made one of her granddaughters something with it that loves dinosaurs. Abby. Granddaughter Abby that loves dinosaurs. Now, why the heck does this want to pull? Well, that's interesting. So I'm trying to pull from the center, and it already is starting to tangle up. Let's pull this through here and see if that helps. There we go. Oops, that's like I'm knocking on my camera here. Alright, so let's go ahead and chain one and turn. Then we'll do a row of half double. Check that out. It's already curling, so I'm almost wondering maybe if a 6.5 would be better for this yarn. I was gonna use a 6.5, but that didn't work out very well. Okay, yeah, that should be the right one. Let me just, yep, that's the right one to use. Okay. Yeah, I think I would go up a hook size, well, half a hook size to a 6.5 or a 7 if you have a 7, because this is kind of puffing up, like, I don't know. It's not, the 6 is working, but I honestly think a 6.5 would be better. If you used a 6.5, let me know what you thought about using a 6.5. I don't have one of those with me, or else I would try one. I mean, I can double check, but I don't think I do. I just have my 6. I know this is kind of a late review on this yarn, but I did notice that they are releasing other colors for this line, and not the finer, but the Forever Fleece, which I do believe is a bulkier, like a 6, but I could be wrong about that. I just know that it's being found at Michael's in different colors, and I know that Hobby Lobby carried the Forever Fleece line as well. They'll probably not have it now because they got rid of all the other brands of yarn to sell. I think they're just gonna carry their line. Almost to the end here. One more stitch. And it's actually changing colors quite frequently. So there's the half double and the single. So it went from like a light blue to a little bit darker, then it went to, well, pink, then yellow, then blue, then yellow. Now we're back to pink. I'm going to do a half double crochet. Yeah, I honestly think I should have brought the 6.5. And I guess also depends on what you're making with it. You might want the tighter stitch like the 6 is giving. And a boy style hook, a tapered hook, might give a different look or feel with using that size than a inline hook or also commonly known as a Susan Bates hook, because those are inline for most of them. And I gotta, there we go. The heck did that get on there? I look like an eyelash. If you made anything other than a blanket with this yarn, what did you make? Did you make a cardigan or a sweater or a poncho? I think this would be pretty cool as a poncho too. A baby blanket. Use the right stitch for the baby blanket. You probably only need one ball, one skein. And we're back to the yellow. That actually ended right at the last little yellow section. And then real quick, it then goes to the pink. So I don't know, you could color pull, but that you'd have to use the right stitch for that, to align it up to be even close to providing a design. And I think maybe if you stayed with the single crochet, it would work up like that. But all right, so there's the double crochet. There's that. Let's see. So let's do something here. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more row, and I'm gonna do a triple. Pull that up. All right, let me just miss that one. I'm doing this to see how well it will frog if I make a mistake. So I'm skipping a stitch and then I'm gonna frog it to go back to fix it. Yeah, I think this would make a wonderful baby blanket. It is a little fuzzy, so maybe not for a newborn, but a little bit older they could use this. I mean, you could also, you know, still make a baby blanket, but the parent would just have to be careful with how far they put it up, because you don't want the fuzzes getting caught in their throat or them pulling on them. I mean, looks like double crochet or treble or triple crochet, depending on where you're at. Depends on what it's called. Might also work too for color pulling. Again, it depends on how large the project is and what you're looking to do with it. All right, one more stitch. Come on. It's not splitting, which I was kind of surprised about. It's very nice, soft, very soft through the fingers too. It's not irritating when I hold my yarn, I hold it like this. So, all right, so, oh shoot, I made a mistake. There's my skipped one here. All right, so let's see how well this would be to frog. Not bad. Not bad at all. No hang-ups yet, but that doesn't mean it won't. Okay, so far so good. And I like that this yarn is actually the machine washable and dryable, so that's a plus in my eyes. Because nothing worse than having a baby blanket that you have to hand wash. All right, well that frogged wonderfully. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I wish they would have kept to this line, the dynamite one, because it is really soft and it works. It's very baby colorish because there's blue, pink, yellow, and there's I think even some green. Maybe it's like a bluish green. You know. So it could be for a boy or a girl if you don't know the gender. There's a lot of colors out there now that you can use for either one anyways. It doesn't have to be blue or pink specifically. You could use purple and green. You could, and it could be for a boy or a girl. But that's just my thought. Let's see here. So softness, yes, very comfy. I would make something to wear with it, for it, like a sweater or an open cardigan, because cardigans can be closed sweaters too, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to actually look that up to see what the difference is between a cardigan and a sweater. I think a cardigan is where you can have it where it's open and you can just have more freedom, I guess you could say, with it. But yeah, that's my review. 9 out of 10. The only reason it's a 9 out of 10 is because this color's no longer available. Maybe they'll bring it back. Hopefully they'll bring it back. I can't, no guarantee, but I'm thinking about making a baby blanket. But if you can think of something else that I can make with this yarn, that you've made with this yarn, let me know in the comment section below. All right, well, that's everything for today. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe bell and then the notification bell, so you're always aware of when I'm putting new content out. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Have a good one.